All right, so week 4, guys. Week 4 is the white phase weeks, which is weeks 4 to 6. So right now in week 4, trainees go through marksmanship and combat training. I hated that in boot camp. That sucked. Like you had to like have that freaking mouthpiece in your mouth, and it was like making me gag, and then you had to like kind of like you had like a trainer, like a guy, and then you just pretty much copied him with like different fighting techniques, and you try it on like a different recruit. I hated it. It was awful. And like I hopefully in the army it's not like as fast moving pace as in the Marines boot camp, because like you're constantly like every second moving, barely get time to settle down and breathe. So I'm hoping that that's a little like maybe gives you a second to breathe, like, and then move on. Because like you literally had like not a second just to stop and breathe while you're in boot camp. It was definitely some kind of experience, but yeah. It says from white phase weeks 4 to 6, trainers go through marksmanships and combat training, execute a tactical foot march, learn engagement skills and how to rappel the warrior tower, which that wasn't bad at all. Overcome the confidence obstacle course and conduct situational and field training exercises. The course was not too bad. It was just like the whole thing. I think the whole overall aspect of Marines was like, you had to like sit a certain way, stand a certain way. When it was your turn, you had to like execute. It wasn't like where you were even like a human. It was kind of like you were like a robot, pretty much during training. And I think that's the part that really got to me, and also the fact that it was 100 degrees in South Carolina. Um, but the good thing is, in Missouri, where I'll be, Fort Leonard Wood, it's actually going to be like a lot nicer. Cause I'm going like end of August, and by then it'll be like mid September. So I'll be way better. Like even in boot camp, like if the weather was nicer, it has a huge impact. Because you're wearing like your outfit, you wear like a green shirt under it. You're wearing like those camouflage pants. You wear boots and socks as well. So like you're in a lot of attire or tire, but like you have literally like your whole body covered, and it's very hot, especially, and then when it's 100 degrees on top of that, it's very hot, and then they make you sick as well with all those shots they give you. So it was awful, but hopefully like I said, like I think the human part was rough because like they didn't treat you like you're a human. But I think the like not I think the other like really hard part was 100% the weather. Like the weather, like you're always outside. You're outside at least like 70% of the day, 80% of the day. So like the weather is a huge impact on your training. What you do, just like what you can do. I can do 3 times as much lifting or running in nice weather than it be 100 degrees outside. So weather has a huge impact. And when I actually get down to August 30th, it's going to be like 70, 80 degrees. I think 80 degrees we'll start off with. And then by like mid September, it'll be like 75, 70. So it's going to be beautiful. Not beautiful, but it's going to be a lot better than 100 degrees. So I don't have no issue doing stuff if the weather is decent, which it should be the whole time in basic training. And even in my MOS training, should be the weather should be like, 70, 60, and then it would actually go down to probably like 50, 55, 60. So I'm not worried about that. The weather, I mean, you know, I have a lot of not advantages, but like I have a lot. Like when you go through something and for something for the first time, you see how it is, and you try it again. You try to see what made you fail or what made you like not complete it, and then you try to change that or change yourself or change something. And this time the weather's gonna be different, which is gonna be a huge advantage. So I'm really happy about that. I'll see you guys in week 5.